Make your own headlines.
Hey, this is Dow Welsh inviting you to enjoy some random news and make the grace of God your biggest headline of the day. Today's podcast is sponsored by Morgan's Monkey Bread and the letter P. So, have you ever had trouble opening a jar? A recent article gave some tips for getting into that jar of pickled eggs. One of those tips was to use a silicone oven mitt or a silicone trivet, or as some might say, a pot holder. Ronna Welsh is a chef, cooking instructor, and author. She says that the silicone grip kind of supercharges your hand strength. Well, there you go. I heard about a guy who had to quit a job as a weightlifter because he wasn't strong enough. I guess you could say he handed in his 2-week notice. The Apostle Paul was writing to some folks in a place called Corinth, and he encouraged them with this unique truth. He said, God chose what is weak in the world to shame the strong. You know, sometimes in life we feel weak or inadequate or untrained or unprepared. It might be a new dad changing his first diaper, a coach leading the team in their first playoff game, a mom making her first baked Alaska, or a student doing their first book report on If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. But in His kind providence, God works in our weaknesses. Someone put it this way, some of the greatest undertakings in the Bible were accomplished by weak people who felt they didn't measure up to their calling. So get you a silicone pot holder for that jar of pickled jalapeno rings, and remember that with Christ, God may work through your weaknesses and supercharge them. Make that one of your headlines today. Make Your Own Headlines is a little smidge of encouragement from Holland Avenue Baptist Church. Tune in Monday to Friday wherever you listen to podcasts. You can find my Sunday messages by searching Holland Avenue on YouTube or Apple Podcasts. And for more positive resources, check out hollandavenue.com.